What's up YouTube, this is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing as Legionary Romania. Last episode we were planning out our invasion for Operation Sea Lion here to try to invade Scotland. I've got 15 divisions here in Yellow Group that are going to attack up here in the Highlands. And then I also have 24 red divisions that are going to attack. I've chosen over here. I've actually changed that from last episode. They were going to go straight across here to Lanark, but I've been able to sneak a peek at their forces periodically there, and it does look like they have a ton of divisions stacked up there, so I'm going to try a surprise invasion around the north of Scotland there just to try and see if we can't surprise them. The element of surprise, very important. And so the air war continues over Scotland there. I've got 900 fighters plugged in. 400 fighters here in Northern Ireland, and then the English Channel continues to be a battleground for us. So, if we take a quick look here, jet fighters, I am stockpiling them, currently at 743, which is awesome. We're also down to 947k in manpower overall, and also trying to boost up my jet strategic bomber level 1s there, just because we've lost a bunch of them over Scotland, as I've tried to run a couple bombing raids there, right? Let's double check something really quickly. Jet Tactical Bomber 2, Jet Strategic Bomber number 1. I almost want to switch this over to the Tactical Bomber 2, level 2 there, because that'll help me actually bomb out enemy troops as we get over there. So also in preparation of this invasion plan, it would be nice to have some air cover over there. Right now, I've got all of these. We're going to remove the strategic bombers there because we're done nuking for the moment. But I can fit another 50 or so fighters in here, and I want to try to do... I want to try to make, or at least plug in some close air support there, and... So I'll give them 200 there, which is actually going to go over the limit there for an Air Force base. Yeah, you can see it's gone over now by almost 100, but with the continued losses we continue to take over that area, I think it'll be okay. Wow, they've plugged a bunch of fighters now into the western approaches. That's interesting. I have 200 fighters that are trying to fight in there for us and try to minimize that impact. I'm wondering why they chose to put those fighters in the western approaches, though. They still have over 14,000 fighters sitting in southern England there. Okay, they pulled those out almost immediately. Interesting. Okay, so while these invasions are working towards our favor here, you can see their little planning areas here, still trying to make moves. We're going to go check out the Eastern Front. We still hold Iceland up here, which is great. I don't have anyone currently... Okay, let's plug you into Scotland, Northern Ireland like this, and we'll assign you to close air support. So I'll have up to 200 of those going at any time. Though we do take a little hit on the efficiency there, but still a good number at 87, almost 88%. So like I said, let's scroll on over really quickly and check out the Eastern Front now. And yeah, you can see I've told my guys to stop what they're doing, because we're just running into a bunch of supply issues over here, and actually, now that I see it, that might be a good micro attack like this, just to try to capture that city out from under the Chinese, damage their industrial production control and such. And you can see my field marshal down here is telling me there is no way that they could invade Beijing on their own. Ace pilot has been promoted now. Who dares wins. Very cool. And then down here, we've got a couple little pockets still going on. For example, this guy, you can definitely make an attack in like that on Hinkang. What is that? Kirin, actually. Did we grab that other city up here? Okay, the fight still continues. That did go towards our favor, so that's good. Now that we have some backup right here, can we continue attacking downwards like this? Probably. That's going to show as a green for us there. Wild Ace appears. Nice. What I might also do is actually take this frontline order and minimize it, since we don't have tons of divisions down this way, right? That'll maybe help consolidate my forces a little bit better. Still seeing some crazy attrition up here, though. Okay. So, back over this way now. And I have, let's see, this is going to be 39 divisions total. This might be a waste, actually, because we ran up against a very, very heavy resistance last go-around. And I'm finished sort of recruiting extra divisions down this way. I do have 2 Marine units now that we could actually technically assign to Yellow Group. And if I move you over here this way, I would love to include you guys on the invasion, or at least stack you over in Ireland to try to get ready for that invasion, right? Okay, these guys are arriving now at the dockyard. Very good, they made it. So your immediate goal is going to be to go ahead and reinforce over this way. Awesome. What do our constructions currently look like? So yeah, continuing to build up that infrastructure a little bit further in Ireland there. And then we've got a couple of new military factories on the list as well. What's this one? Large ships on low strength. You guys need to return home, damn it, and get a nice repair going. It does look like they're going to head home now. Yeah. Okay, very good. So hopefully they can escape that. We also have... I had a new fleet out here in the Atlantic as well, trying to guard those waters for us. Okay. So things still looking good up this way. I could technically tell Yellow Group to make moves. Estimated plan value. We're considered to be at a disadvantage invading the Highlands up there. That kind of sucks. Recruitment-wise, we are gaining a little bit of manpower. Now we're down in like the 947k mark there. So continuing to produce these tank divisions wherever we can. And I've got good stockpiles of tanks. Modern tanks, almost 7,000 there. So we can afford some losses as our tanks try to help roll through. I've got 2 tank divisions sitting there in Red Group currently. I tell you what, let's go ahead and deploy this 1 tank division like this, because I'm also going to assign you to Yellow Group here just to get some extra firepower into that invasion plan that we've got going. Okay, Red Group is still preparing currently. I'm going to send them off at the same time, I guess. Here we go. Okay, tank division has arrived now, and you are going to come up like this. Those other 2 Marine divisions should be arriving here pretty shortly. Once I get there, I'll assign them to the invasion plan, and we can sort of roll on from there. Currently finished with all researches on the research tree, which is pretty nuts. It is December 1959, so we're about to hit 1960 at this point. Trade-wise, we're still looking pretty unfavorable. Can't buy any more from Hungary. This is aluminum now that we're looking at. How about steel? Buying up all of the steel that I possibly can across the world, at least what's open to us, right? Is there any resources up here in Scotland? Yeah, we're seeing some aluminum and some tungsten and some chromium. If we get down to this area, we could grab this extra steel, which would be awesome. Yellow Group is saying they are completely done. Once I add them to the invasion plan, though, that may put us back a little bit. And then convoys-wise, we have plus 369 there, so I think we're looking okay. These 200 fighters in Northern Ireland have nothing to do. Really? Well, let's assign you up to Scotland here just to get that extra support in. Bump that up to 1,100 fighters that we have stacked up there. And then our jet fighters, ooh. We went from a significant number of jet fighters in the bank down to a -4 there. And that means the British must have stuck their massive amount of fighters out here to take those out from under us, producing 12.2 of those per day. And let's see. We've got 2 of those lines running at full capacity with resources. And then these guys down here not running. I've got a lot of factories plugged in there for just not a ton of fighters in return, but we've got to do it, right? Because the air war is very, very important, especially going into the UK like this. Okay, these 2 Marines have arrived now, so I'm going to add you to the Yellow Group plan. So they're up to 18 now for that, and then we'll wait for that one last tank division, and we'll send everybody over. Red Group is feeling very good about their invasion here, swinging across. Do we have any air bases up this way? No, not really. It would be nice to maybe take this little island in the Scottish Highlands there, just to have to launch an offensive against. Mainland Europe still looking really good. Where is Germany placing a ton of their forces now? Looks like they're spread across up here by Finland, which, are you guys part of the Axis? No faction. So I wonder if they're going to be invading Finland next. At least that's the way it looks on paper. Back down here in China now. How are things? Pretty much the same. Yeah, things looking pretty much the same over here. Okay, so that's fine. Alright, back over now to Ireland. Let's zoom in. Okay, our tank division made it, so I'm going to add you like this. Awesome. We'll give you a chance to get in there. And so, yeah, Yellow Group telling me that's going to be really tough. So I'm going to send Red Group. Here we go. Let's send Red Group on their mission first. That's going to be the surprise attack. And then we will also... Some divisions still not in position. I know it. We'll also tell Yellow Group to embark as well. Wait a second. What happened to Red Group's mission? Oh, they need one more day. So they're almost there. I thought that was completely green, but I guess it wasn't. Who dares wins. Awesome. Okay, and Red Group has embarked as well. So we're going to have a simultaneous invasion going on here. And you can see 5, 6 allied divisions stacked up on this island now. Alright, guys are moving in appropriately. Let's go, let's go. Still making over 10,000, almost 11,000 now monthly in manpower, which is awesome to see. I've got the all-adult serve there. We could go to extensive conscription. Alright, pause. We made a landfall without any problems. So Yellow Group, your new offensive line order is going to be down here south of Edinburgh. So you guys execute on that immediately. We'll see how far south we can get before Red Group arrives. So I fully expect the British to plug in a bunch of air support here, or at least attempt to. My yellow tank division now rolling through pretty nicely. Not really experiencing any supply issues at the moment, which is great. The speed is going to be key here, guys. If Red Group makes landfall... Oh my god, Red Group made landfall without a fight. We're seeing a lot of air activity now, and they're still sitting there with only the 300 fighters. I was not expecting it to be this easy. Yet. They've yet to react to me yet, though. So offensive line order now for you is going to be down here. It looks something like a little like Liverpool, like this. And so we're going to tell you guys to go ahead and advance as quickly as possible. We will definitely hit some resistance, but let's see how far we can actually make it while Yellow Group storms the north of Scotland up here. And now you can see my forces spreading out accordingly. Still got my 1,100 fighters up there above supporting us by air. Okay, we're starting to hit some resistance now. But we've taken Edinburgh. That's great news. Okay, we're also rolling through down here. We're showing... they're going to try to surround me now. Where is this guy going exactly? Alright, let's turn the speed down. This is insane. Try to make it over this way. Let's see if we can't make a front line like this. Glasgow is in our hands as well. Rosyth as well. These guys are now... How are we doing from a naval? Are we supplying properly? It looks like we are, although we're taking some attrition. So trying to stack up now against the lines here. Okay, great. We're actually in position now. We've got a solid front line over here. Hold on a second. Red Group, all of you guys should be assigned to this plan down here. And then Yellow Group. Yellow Group has basically already made it through. One division assigned there. Where is everyone else assigned? Yellow Group. Okay, I tell you what. We're going to delete this frontline order from you. One division there. There. We'll use some forces to mop up this way after the fact, but you need a new frontline order, of course, so we'll put you there. All members should be assigned to this. 18 divisions, very good. And then your new offensive line order will be something southwards like this. Okay? And tell you to execute on the new plan. Perfect. Alright, let's unpause. So we've totally taken them by surprise, it seems, here. This cavalry division I'm going to use to mop up this territory like that. Very good. Just because he's got some good movement there to him. This little Turkish militia unit, let's go ahead down this way and grab that guy. How are things looking in the air now? Still pretty good. My close air support's running at a 79% efficiency. I'm okay with that for the moment. Nice, guys. We are seeing some red right here now with 24 British divisions that have stacked up on the line there. We do still have a bunch of divisions now making their way down and trying. There we go. We got a bunch of new military factories. There are only 2, I guess. Let's pause that for a second. Are we missing anything up here? I'll tell you what, I'll give another factory to the motorized there because we're showing a need. And then we are going to need to reinforce our tanks as well. Total need there, sitting at 16. So I'll give you an extra factory like that. Wow. And through that invasion, I guess we lost a bunch of military equipment and infantry equipment and such. We also got some dockyards out of this. 5 extra dockyards. Wow. If I go down here now, we can use those to increase the sub-production. Or should we go with the convoy production? What is my convoys looking like? 448, so we're still sitting okay like that. Tell you what, we'll give 2 to the convoys there. And then we'll give 3 to the sub-4 production. Very good. Nice, guys, nice. Alright, let's unpause it again. Actually showing a green 59 over here, which is great. Defending with a Marine division right there, showing green as well. And Yellow Group is telling me they're overmatched, but Red Group, however, has those tanks, those nice tanks that are trying to continue to roll through. And now we've trapped 20, I repeat, 20 of their divisions over here. I'm going to bring these guys in support of that. You're going to come in this way. Whoops. It is so hard to see. There's so much going on right here. Let's pause it really quickly. I want to get some additional support in on these 20 divisions. My buddies moved all of their support away there from Ireland, so that's a little scary. But what are these guys doing? These guys are fighting. These 2 divisions now are coming in this way. Everybody else moving towards the east. All right, let's give them a chance, I guess, and see if we can't just decimate these 19 divisions now that we're seeing. We're showing in a green 25. This guy, this Marine division, you can move in and... Oh, right. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. We just steamrolled them there in that one province. Alright, let's make sure everyone is still assigned to the new frontline orders here. 18 divisions there and 24 divisions. Got to make sure. Okay. So everyone now is going to come up to the front and continue helping. Oh, we missed this one. And then that one Italian division is sitting there like, what do I do? That's fine. All right, let's continue. Man, oh man, what a ruckus this has been. We basically hold Scotland and Northern Ireland at this point. So, I've got a humongous airbase here in Lanark. Let's take the jet tactical bombers over, all of those. Okay, we'll create one air wing there. And then close air supports. I'm going to put about 900 or so of you. Because I have those to spare, right? put 900 or so of you into this air base as well, because we're going to use it to create a bombing campaign here in northern England and Scotland. I'm almost wondering now if it makes sense to shift some air power. Guided missiles. That's cool. Guided missiles. That's really interesting. Hold on a second. Can I produce those out? Maybe it's under the air? Yeah. Where is the production for guided missiles? Am I missing something? No, I guess not. Interesting. We're looking good up this way, though. Okay. Well, I guess I'll let that continue rolling on. We do have a couple dockyards to assign, but we'll come back to that. Oh, military factories available. 2 more of those now. And where should I put you? Probably on the support equipment. Yeah, just because we're showing a need there now. All right, let's go ahead and unpause it again. So things looking nice for us. I'm excited. Although we are showing a red now across this way. Defending with some green there, some high numbers. And a lot of guys lacking that organization, right? Because they're trying to figure out a way to stack up on the front. And actually, I just noticed Purple Group now is telling me they have a very favorable invasion plan for me to review. Experiencing some attrition now, but we are at least above the 1 million man mark now. So that's good. But the British have properly, I guess, come up to the front line here. So, could we mount another invasion on Liverpool, for example? Just to get like a 3-pronger in here. Try to cut off all of these forces. I mean, that sounds great. Where are the divisions going to come from, though, is another thing to consider. And where should I plug you now? Okay. I guess I'll add you to... Tell you what, let's add it to the tank production there. Okay. Okay, these guys have also arrived. So I'm going to assign all of you to here, to northern England. Go boom, boom, like this. So trying to bomb those enemy forces. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause it now. And what's kind of efficiency are we going to see? 90% and 100%. Loving that. Only 400 fighters assigned over here, though. And so these 200 fighters, I'm actually going to switch you back off of there and put you into northern England. Okay, so they're working for us now. Up to 600 fighters there now. Down to 900 up here. They're not plugging in. Ooh, and they do come in with all of their air power now here in Scotland, Northern Ireland. I do have 900 fighters there trying to help out. Wow, they plugged in over 11,000 of their things there. Yeah, everything now being plugged into Scotland from an air power standpoint. Down here, we are continuing to bomb enemies wherever we can. And 600 fighters, almost 1,000 close air supports now. We've lost 10 fighters there over the past couple months, so not a ton of action. Okay, with extra divisions up here, maybe we could do this. Wow. Really, really trying now and plugging through. What if we took... I was going to say, what if we pull some forces out of this that are experiencing so much attrition and try to create another invasion down here by Liverpool? That would be really interesting. We'll have to see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.